Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video on how to help your reborn survive in the heat and cold. Okay, so I have a few tips for you guys. So I wrote them down on a piece of paper that I have on my lap right now. I'm just going to say them. None of them are in order, so I'm just going to get straight to it. Okay, so the first one is make sure your reborn is wearing the proper clothing, which means if it's cold outside, you don't want them wearing a tank top and stuff. And if it's hot out, then you do not want to layer them up with a whole bunch of clothes. Now obviously it does depend on how it is indoors, like in your house, but I know for a fact that if it's going to be hot outside, it's not going to be hot inside unless you have the windows open. But like if it's cold outside, it's not going to be cold inside as well, if that makes sense. Like if it's cold outside, so it's not going to be as cold or hot. So yeah, so that's a pretty easy one. Make sure you just kind of dress them properly in the right layers for the weather you are having. Okay, so for the second tip, make sure that they're in a normal room temperature, room as much as possible. Like if it's super hot outside and then inside it's like good, it's like, it's not too hot or cold, put them, I would recommend you putting them there. Sometimes their vinyl can get messed up in the heat or cold. Like for sometimes for people the paint rubs off when it's like really hot because like they were actually baked, so you don't want to kind of bake them again, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of another easy one. And if you have like a really hot room or whatever, if it's in the summer and you don't have the AC on, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure that your reborn is in very light clothing, because you don't want their vinyl getting really soft, and yeah, so that's very important to check that as well. And sometimes when it's sunny, make sure you put like a blanket on top of them, so that way they don't like get the sun on them, just as you would do with the sun, just as you would do with the real baby, you would do with this reborn. Now another tip that isn't really necessary, but you can do it. I do it sometimes. If it's really hot out and humid inside, maybe you can just take like a damp, lukewarm cloth, or a towel or wipe, whatever, and kind of just wipe them with it, so that way you're kind of like cooling them down. And obviously that's if it's hot, and if it's cold you can kind of just take a warm cloth or whatever and just warm them down, and put layers of clothing and blankets on them. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Hopefully these tips help you. This is what I do, so I decided to just make a video on how to help any of you guys, if you need it. So if you like this video, please like it, and make sure you guys leave some requests down below, letting me know what you guys would like to see. So stay tuned for more videos. Bye.